So I've got the distributor on and I'm sanding the poles or points on it, whatever you want to call them, like the little trigger poles, so that rotor arm will spin around. When it passes, and they will send the pulse, electronic pulse or whatever, and it makes a spark through the fucking lead. Or actually, yeah, so it does that, sends it through the fucking lead, and it will fire your spark plug, like the spark plug's gonna spark. So if you see down there, that's all shit that's come off one of them. It was covered in it, oxidization, the white stuff. So you also want to sand up your rotor, so you know it's gonna make a good contact, send a good signal, spark, current, words. So we're getting the speedo drive out. I believe that's what it is anyway. From the auto box, from the white 31 that used to be black. I'm gonna go chuck it in underneath to see if we can stop this oil leak so we don't ruin the gearbox. So I sprayed a bit of WD-40 on it to make it just slide right out. There's a little screwdriver bit you can lever it out with. So I'll put this in the blue one. So unfortunately the one on the manual and auto are a different size, so you can't actually put the auto one in there. So the Delta Goodrum cassette actually works. We're currently playing a cassette right now. Alright, so the antenna works with a button that goes up and down. I missed the whole fucking thing. Alright. No fucking way, I got a button. It does it all. I'm not left-handed. What's that word where you can use both your hands good? She's got a good looking box on her. Real clean, eh? Real tiny. Yeah, so whatever I tip in the gearbox is just running straight out of that fucking hole. So we pop off this, we're going to try and start it and spray some of this in it and see if it affects how the motor runs. Do it in the shed. With my dad. It's quite frustrating. I just tech screwed the cunt together because the holes wouldn't line up. I wasn't very happy about it, but it worked. Oh, it's a nice secret back shot. Had some dramas on the roof. Additional back screw. So we're underneath the fuel tank. Alright, so this is the R31 fuel tank sample. This petrol right here, so we're going to do some tests on it, see what happens. So we have the fuel, so we'll fill up this. Oh, right, so that's that. Oh fuck, alright. Aim to have ignited quite quickly.
Alright, so take note, this is the colour of the fuel out of the tank. I'm going to go tip it in the waste bucket and then test some of the newer fuel. You will see more on the computer than my eye. So I didn't really manage to get much out of it, but that's all that was in the Jerry.
Alright, so it's been a few days. Got distracted by that big glass ornament we fucking found under the house, you could say that. Kind of was raining and shit as well, actually. I think that's more what happened. But there's we got a bucket of funnels here. Oh, so back on the fuel tank. The fuel did catch on fire still, so it's not that bad. But like I said, we got to start somewhere. Just rule it out so we're not like do heaps of work and shit and then find out later on there's just like old fuel in the car. That would make me look pretty stupid, wouldn't it? So start with the basics. We got a bucket of funnels. I'm gonna try and drain the fuel tank into jerry cans. See how we go. So we're back here under this blue sky with the jerry can on the ground. I lost the creeper being up at a creeper. I really should be laying. Oh well, there's no puddle of water anymore because there's a T5 gearbox like right behind me. So I'm gonna work this out. The jerry can doesn't actually stand up on the car, it's too tall. I found the creeper. It turns out like I keep losing stuff because the sun like fades them. So like they change colour. So I was looking for a red creeper for like days. And it's been right there. But it changed colour, it's not red anymore, it's like some sort of fucking grey. I don't know. But we got yeah, we're gonna see what happens. So we got this bolt hole. So I don't know how long this can sustain itself. But I'm gonna get fucking fuel on myself. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's gonna go everywhere. So I went and hung out my washing, I come back, it's doing this. Says fucking still heaps of fuel in the tank. But it's like the air and shit. So that's why like some air gets in and then some more comes out. So there's heaps of fuel still in the tank. I gotta go pull off the fucking fuel cap, but it's gonna start gushing out. I don't know if I can come catch the jerry can in time. So I don't know if I should do it, you know. We'll try this. Look at that. Alright, I'll go pull the fuel cap now. Pulled off the fuel cap. Brick did its job, eh? Hopefully the jerry's big enough. So the fuel tank's pretty much empty. See how much fuel we got in there. More than enough to start the car, but. So I've got a new washer on the like sump drain bolt for the drain bolt for the fuel tank. So put that back on so it's not leaking when we put new fuel in, because otherwise we're gonna have to pull it out to fucking put a new washer on and drain the tank basically twice because we didn't put a new washer on when it starts leaking. So we got new fuel in the tank. It's like 15 litres, something like that. Mainly 98. Oh, I should change the fuel filter. So the pump just primed. Turned off again. Take the key out, see if we can get the prime, see what happens.
Yeah, go. No, it's not even flashing. Nah, she ain't flashing. Strange.
Will you hold the button?
Yeah, I held the...
So ones if you try and don't hold the button now.
That's what I'm thinking. Nah. Nah, still no flashing. Nah, no flash.
So this is the rotor. It's actually like full rusted. There's a new one right here. I got the silver R31 and it's like nice silver. Alright, so we might change it.
I reckon you
Yeah,
should.
we'll
Look,
just
it looks
temporarily
lower.
change it, see what happens.
It looks lower. Because if I put it the same, ready? I'll get the... Try it, well, the best I can.
I think they're very cheap, so I'll just buy another one. I like having spare brand new parts, you know?
Yeah, fucking yeah.
So I was saving it, but I guess we might... Should we ruin the brand new one?
Yeah.
So I found this wire unclicked. I found out what it goes to. I swear it's the oil pressure sender down there next to the oil filter. It has like this circular thing.
This isn't earth. Maybe this is gonna plug in somewhere. Let's see. I'm gonna go underneath and see if this goes somewhere. Maybe this goes to your starter motor.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but like,
That's an
there's
earth.
already one on it. Mate, I thought it goes to
I don't know.
that pressure sender. Maybe the tab snapped off it or something. But anyway, so we're trying to
there's
take out the
something here.
fan. Oh really?
Oh, that's earth.
So, we're plugging some random wires in. So that car might just randomly run.
Oh no.
So we're like in a daily operation, like a fucking doctor surgeon right now.
Got that there.
Hectic. So yeah, we're trying to get the fan and everything out. It's fucked because
fallen back.
the fan like hits on the studs. And I'm trying to hold all the coolant in the radiator. Oh, my fingers. Got the new belts.
Yeah.
We're fucking changing these dirty ass belts. Because they're rank and they're done. So we went and got a new belt because the belt doesn't actually work that we had on it. Guys got the wrong belts for it, unfortunately. I think one of them was right out of the three. So we're gonna try it with the oil pressure thing. I've just put the dizzy cap back on because like, yeah. Same thing. So we've rotated the crank so the rotor arm is facing here with the little bolt so you can undo it. We're gonna clean this up. Trying again with the fucking polish thing. Didn't change nothing. Yeah, I won't.
You might be able to find where you want it.
Hey, hold this, I'm gonna turn it off.
Same thing.
So we just changed the fucking lambda sensor. We got the new belts on. She's still spluttering away. That's the gearbox knocking, by the way. Alright, so if you're wondering, like, the blue R31 is now running, not the best, but it's like actually it's self-sustaining, it's running now. If you're wondering what I did,
I'm also kind of wondering. It's pretty crazy. Did not expect it. I pulled off the coolant temperature sensor and I looked at the harness for it, and the terminal like plug on the harness where it goes to the sensor had like all green corrosion in it. So I got like a fucking pick tool and I just like stuck it in there and just kind of smashed it a bit, you know, and got all the fucking green smoke, well not all of it but a decent amount out of it. Didn't spray anything, just kind of fingered it with the fucking pick tool and got the green stuff out. And then I actually just like, I had like an old coolant temp sensor that was actually in worse condition than the one that was in it. But anyway, I took out the coolant temp sensor from that silver R31 years ago while I fucking was trying to like work out what was wrong with it. I had a bit more money at that point in time and I was just like, oh, we'll just buy this part and try it. We'll just buy this part and try it. Just trying all these parts, didn't really fix anything. It's still, I'm pretty sure it still runs how it always has. To be honest, it looks like I need to advance the dizzy, or that's probably it. Anyway, so probably retarded dizzy a bit, but anyway, so yeah, I've got the spare coolant temp sensor. I've gone and it was all like dirty, like had corrosion on it, and I actually got the one I was switching it with, and I put it on the buffer tool and I buffed it up all shiny. I put it in, plugged the fucking harness on, and now the car's running. So I'm probably gonna try a new rotor arm on it because it's running's a bit rough. I might try and let it run in a bit, but the new rotor arm I'll put on the white Skyline and then put the one from the white Skyline on the blue one and see if it fixes it. So we got like a new one on the white Skyline. I'm going to use that more than the blue one sitting in the yard. So we'll try to give that a go because the rotor arm is cracked. So I was reading a thing and people trying to say the cracked rotor arm somehow affects the earth. I don't really see how that works, but I don't know, cracking the plastic affects the earth, but I don't know, we'll try, that might be right. And it had a little bit of rust, so the contact isn't like, it's not as good. I don't think rusty metal really connects electricity. I'm not as well, I'm not too sure. It's probably the same, fuck knows. So that's that for this video, but we're gonna try and get it running good. And the tail shaft needs to get converted from R32. We're trying to convert the R32 GTST tail shaft to fit that blue R31 Skyline, so we're gonna be trying to do that in the following episode. Get it driving. I need to get a clutch line for it. I've ordered the speedo for the gearbox, like the drive sender, like you know what I'm talking about, the pinion assembly. I ordered that for the gearbox, which is what I was just talking about. Yeah, that's it.